Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. As a child, he was called Michael, opposed to Martin, who lived in a two-story yellow brick house. Martin, as a child, would recite from the Bible at dinner time. Martin Luther King Jr. was surrounded with violence and often bullied at school, though he did not fight back since he was a pacifist. There was this one instance where a white woman slapped him on the face for accidentally stepping on her foot, saying, "You're the nigger that stepped on my foot." Slap. Becoming more engrossed of his race, he turned his hopes to law and kept God and his religion on his side. On February 25, 1948, King became a Baptist minister at the age of 20. And on June 21, 1948, Martin Luther King Jr. graduated from Morehouse College with a bachelor's degree in sociology. He married the love of his life, Coretta Scott, on June 18, 1953, and later had 4 children. Some may ask why he was called a doctor. This is because he received his PhD from Boston University on June 5, 1955. Since segregation was so severe, even African Americans had to be authorized and ruled when riding buses. There were bus boycotts all over the country, sit-ins used by CORE, and Dr. King's SCLC, where he believed that peaceful protest was the key to push the African American civil rights. Though this was ineffective, King was motivated by some people to do unimaginable things, to walk at the country's capital. Martin Luther King considered this idea and may help push the Civil Rights Act for African Americans. On August 28, 1963, King led the March on Washington, and almost 250,000 people followed and listened to his speech at the nation's capital. There he delivered the "I Have a Dream" speech. December 10, 1965, Martin Luther King received the Nobel Peace Prize for his work. On March 25, 1965, the very last thing Martin Luther King did was leading a 5-day walk with thousands of non-violent protesters 50 miles from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. 3 years later, after horrific protests on April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King gets assassinated. Though his life was short-lived at the age of 39, his work will be remembered for years to come, helping African Americans, his people, have freedom that they deserve, and for all people, no matter what race or color, freedom and peace for everyone.